Hey guys!
Hi guys!
So we got a request to talk about the difference between Reborns and Masterpiece dolls. These are all Masterpiece dolls. These are all mine.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. But the big difference obviously is that they're factory made. They're not painted by individual artists, by real human hands. I think they attach the wigs that way, because I did watch a video about their hairstylist or their wig stylist,
Wow.
which is cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're factory made, so they're painted by machines instead of people. They all have wigs, so there's none that are rooted. You can take these sculpts and these dolls and reborn them, but they're put together quite a bit differently than a regular reborn, and I'll get to that a little bit later. But you can reborn them, but as they come like this, they come wigged.
Mm-hmm.
But they're nice wigs. I mean, you can do a lot
really
of stuff
nice
with them.
wigs.
And they are secured on. And so are their eyelashes, man, I have to tell you. They are stuck on, which is really good. You can get different hair colors and different eye colors, and that's kind of tricky, and I still don't quite understand how it works, but I know Allie, this little girl here, she comes with either the brown-eyed blonde option, which is obviously what I got, or you can get the blue-eyed brunette option. And then, if you look on eBay, and I don't know if it's certain doll shops that get these, but Audrey and her sister, Aubrey, over here, there's some kind of special thing where I got the ones with brown eyes. I wanted brown eyes and brown hair. And normally if you buy them from the Masterpiece website, you're going to get the brown eyes and the blue eyes and the brown hair. So I don't know how many they make like that. I know normally there's like 350 of each sculpt or each doll, but I don't know. They sometimes make a different configuration, but a lot of times you're going to get brown eyes and blonde hair, or blonde hair, brown hair and brown
It's a
eyes.
tongue twister.
Ah! Anyways, you guys get what I'm saying. They have little special edition ones, but that's about the extent that you can customize them. You can also buy wigs and switch them out.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how to do that, but there's videos that show how to do that. But yeah, you can change them up a little bit, and like I said, some people have had them reborned. I will not be doing that because I'm really happy with them just the way they are. Alex is playing with the Christmas tree.
Sorry about that, guys.
They're not as expensive. That's a huge difference. Like these, mine are like 3T, 4T for the bigger girls in size, and then Allie's between like
9 months and a year.
Yeah. So for the price, you're getting a much bigger baby, a much bigger doll.
And I have to say, you know, for babies, I prefer like the Reborns because they look really realistic. But for big kids, these are really realistic.
I love them.
Yeah, they're like super realistic.
I had pictures on my phone actually of Aubrey and Andy, and people are like, "Oh, you have a daughter?" And I was like,
Sort of.
Sort of. Not in the traditional sense, but yeah, I mean, they look quite realistic.
They look very realistic. They have little tear ducts. And
yeah, I should actually...
their painting is pretty flawless.
I should get up close to show the tear ducts because they're kind of cool. And it's not something you can necessarily see from the photos, but she's got little tear ducts in
And
there.
they look at you. It's pretty amazing. Their eyes are very
expressive. And they're very shiny. They're just very cool. I'm really happy with them. I didn't know if I would be, but I will say they look quite a bit like their photos on the Masterpiece website.
Yeah, you said they even looked better.
Yeah, I think they look better in person, but yeah, they don't. I've said before I bought Ashton Drake's, and they're very photoshopped on their website. So if they do any photoshopping with these dolls, I would be very surprised because they look exactly like they look on the website. which I don't think they should be able to do all that photoshopping with these dolls.
No, because, well, you know, that's why Ashton Drake accepts returns.
Yeah, exactly.
This don't look the same.
Exactly. I wonder how many they get like that.
We know it doesn't.
They're like, yeah, we know it's not the same. Let's see. So we went over not as detailed, not as expensive. Everybody knows you have to be careful with Reborns. You have to be careful with these two, although in kind of a different way. The vinyl, and there's two different types of vinyl. These two right here, and also the one on the end here, Aubrey, they are full sculpt. So they're full vinyl sculpt. There is no cloth body, there is no nothing like that. So they're easier to pose, and they can stand on their own. If you balance them correctly, they can stand on their own without a doll stand, which is really cool. But they're not as cuddly if you're wanting to have them on your lap while you're watching TV or whatever.
Which I like, the cuddly.
They're not as cuddly, and in some cases they can be a little more difficult to dress. It just depends. It depends on what you're putting on them. I dress them in a lot of like jackets, hoodies, sweaters, that kind of thing, because I don't want to move them too much and cause any damage to their joints, because they have all these ball joints in their elbows and shoulders and knees and all that, and so I don't want to.
Sometimes their wrists.
Yeah, and sometimes their wrists. Mine don't have that, but
the bigger ones, I think.
Yeah,
a lot of the bigger ones.
So they sometimes will come with what they call rubs from the factory. They're little pieces of the vinyl, either on their arm or their leg, that feel a little different. They might be a little more scratchy. Or sometimes you'll see what looks like a small scuff mark. That's just something that happens at the factory. And so you have to be you have to go into it knowing that and hope that you don't get a doll that's got too much of that going on. I've been really lucky. I've got 3 of them new. This one in the middle here, she is used. But the rest of them I bought new, and I haven't had any problems with them. They look great. But you can sometimes get I've heard of people getting bad wigs too.
Oh, really?
I don't know what that means, if it's like attached wrong or if the hair is bad. I don't know. But you can switch their wigs out. They're like $25 on eBay. So, and you can buy them and make them look differently that way, which is cool. With the full vinyl sculpt, and I'll show you Allie's little belly so you can get an idea of what that is. They can wear anything. I mean, that's one of the really cool things, is I don't have to worry about the neckline covering the cloth body. That's one of my huge
pet peeves. Yeah.
I hate when you can see the cloth body in my videos, because
which you never can.
I've tried really hard. I try really hard. There's been a few times when I've gone back and like, you can see it, but I really like that I can dress them in anything, basically, and it's not going to show the fact that they're a doll. So I'm going to show you Allie's little tummy. Someone wanted a closer look at her anyways, so I'll come up here. So here she is. She's so adorable. It's insane. But I'll put her arms up.
You need any help?
I don't know. We'll see if she cooperates with me. She's like, Mom, I don't want to.
She's a stinker.
She's a stinker. So here is what her belly looks like. And she's full vinyl. I mean, she's fully total vinyl sculpt, and she actually will stand on her own as well if you balance her correctly. I don't really like to use the doll stands because I think it looks
like
fakey.
Makes them look like dolls.
Yeah, it makes them look like dolls, and I like that they look like kids. But they do have eyebrows under here. If you can see, they've got their hair over them, but they do have nicely painted eyebrows, and they're actually a lot better than some Reborn eyebrows I've seen. They're different depending on the side you're looking at. If you look at hers, you can see. They do a really nice job. I mean, they really do. Mm-hmm. So there's her little belly. This one has the same little belly, and so does her twin over here, Aubrey. This one, Autumn, has a cloth body.
The cloth,
partially cloth, I should say.
She has a,
So she has a chest plate.
And it goes all the way around.
Yeah, it goes all the way around, so it's on the back as well. So that's really nice up here, because you're not going to see, a cloth body. You just see what looks like a neck. Her arms, all the way down, are vinyl. It's just cloth right here and her butt.
And
so,
also she has 3/4 legs.
Yeah, so she doesn't stand on her own. But your doll, Alex has 3/4 arms.
Yeah, she has 3/4 arms and 3/4 legs, and the abdomen area and her butt is cloth.
But I think her chest plate goes down further. I think it does.
It does.
So there's a couple differences. I have noticed there's not a lot of cloth bodied ones.
I really prefer the cloth bodied ones because they sit on your lap comfortably.
Yeah. But, like, to make this video, I had to prop Autumn up.
Yeah.
Because she won't sit on her own. So that is the one downside, but either way, I think they're really fantastic.
They are, and they're so realistic. It's like having real kids just in your living room.
Yeah, we sit them up and have them watch TV.
Yeah.
And it's a trip because it looks like they're really sitting there.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I would really, totally recommend anybody who's wanting, to add a kid to their reborn family. These aren't reborns, but to their family, that getting one of these,
awesome.
It's a good deal.
Yeah, and you can style their hair all different ways. I try not to mess with it too much, just because I think they're cute the way that they are. But yeah, you can put it in ponytails and all kinds of stuff.
And there are different care things that you have to do. Like, you can't use hairbrushes that have been used on human hair because it oils.
Yeah, it damages the wig. So if you buy one, you want to buy a hairbrush just for them and don't use it for you. They do get shiny, just like Reborns get shiny. It is vinyl. And I found this really awesome lady, and I apologize that I did not get my notes together and I don't have her name right here on the tip of my tongue, but I'm going to put a link to her video because she's awesome. She has a lot of different dolls, and she actually did a tutorial on how to take these dolls, which have not been painted with Genesis paints and are not going in the oven or anything like that, and do an air dry matting on them so you can take out some of that shine. So I will put a link to that because it's a really cool video. I will probably be doing that as, they get damaged or whatever, as they get shinier. But yeah, they're really, really cool. I mean, and it's really cool shopping for them. They're just cool to have around.
And you can get boys too. They make boys.
Yep, they make boys too, and they make bigger ones, much bigger.
You can get small ones like Allie. You can even get the baby ones. They make baby ones.
Yeah, which I think, like I said before,
I would rather have the reborns.
Yeah,
for
the babies.
But you can get toddler size, like 1-year-old size, and they go up really big, like 41 inches, which is
one of them was 48, I think.
Yeah, which is like big. The size of a 9-year-old. It's really big.
So they're really cool. I mean, if you want to have a bigger, what my friend calls vinyl family with bigger kids in it, this is the way I would go.